We are going to meet Mary Kenkel of Whole Dogz today, and we're here. I wanted you guys to see the outside and what you're going to find. There's plenty of parking. This place is amazing. Let's go in. Mary Kenkel, she is the owner of Whole Dogz, and thank you for letting us come into your place.
One of the owners. Really, this is my son's venture. He's the brains behind it. He's not able to be here today.
Okay.
So I get to fill in.
All right. Well, awesome. I know that people can check out your website. The website is
Dogz.com.
and that's dog with a Z, wholedogz.com. And like I said, you can also check out there's an app you can download where you monitor, you can look at your dog if you're worried. Everyone knows when we drop our babies off, you want to know who's watching them and what they're doing.
And we monitor them too, right behind our desk. We pay attention to what's going on inside and outside.
So the check-in is extremely easy. You come in, once you initially bring your dog, there's a meet and greet, right? There's a meet and greet with your dog, and they get to know, make sure it's a good fit. And basically, you come in after the first meet and greet, you drop your dog off, and it's very easy in and out. I mean, they get to know, they come in, they grab them, do a little snuggle, and then take them back. And then when you leave, you have a credit card on file, and you basically just pick your dog up and leave. So, I mean, the check-in and out is really seamless. I know people can go to the website and find out when you're open, but tell your hours, because I like that, first of all, you guys are very affordable, and your hours are great.
Yes. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, Saturday, 8 to 6, and Sunday, noon to 5.
Yeah, and that is amazing. And so
we also offer, we also offer a drop-off for a small additional fee for both daycare and boarding.
A small additional fee for daycare and boarding.
For early drop-off.
For early drop-off, okay. So on the boarding, your boarding is, are there any days that you don't board, or is there any way to initially find out online, or just call in?
Right now we call in. Hopefully by the end of the week you'll be able to register for boarding online. Everybody will have their own email, username, and address, and you can just go in and check and see or request for boarding.
Okay, that's cool.
You have to have a credit card on file, but that will make things a little bit faster, we hope. And then we're also going to institute individual drop-off, so people who come every single day want to drop off their dog, they can just check in. We're going to have a little kiosk, and it just makes check-in faster.
Oh, so there's going to be a kiosk instead of coming to the desk?
Instead of coming to the desk, if you want to. You can do either one you want, but for people who come every single day, it just makes it swifter for them to come in, say we're going to be a full day or a half day, and they can make it a lot faster.
Okay, I like that. So not only are you doing this live event, but you're in the digital age. I love that.
We're trying to be more and more digital.
Yeah. So how would you say most people find out about your business? Because you are kind of on by the way, she's on Eisenhower Avenue in Old Town, and it's not like a place that I would say everyone drives by.
Right, they don't drive by. So we do a combination of things. We do Facebook ads. We do some advertising in local newspapers like the Zebra. And we do events around town.
I have to say, you watched Mary Wadland's dogs for a couple months. And Mary Wadland is the owner of the Zebra newspaper, one of the most read positive newspapers in Old Town. And that was amazing. That was really great. I know that you're not watching dogs for free for a few months for any, for just everyone who happens to have something happen in their life, but that was really amazing and something you did to give back. So
it is. We try to do what we can to give back. We work with also some rescue groups to give back. We work with the Alexandria Welfare League and some other rescue groups in town, either by helping with their dogs or by participating in events that they are doing, like raffle prizes and things like that.
Okay. And she has some cool events. So there was a dog day about a month ago or so.
Right. We have meetups. So if people are involved, and we had a corgi meetup on Sunday. 1,000 little corgis running around. It's pretty funny.
Cool.
We have small dog
per
meetups.
breed, meetups per breed.
Well, we have small dog meetups once a month. And we had Corgi one, we've had Boston Terrier ones, but anyway, there are a lot of meetup groups out there, so you're welcome to utilize the facility. And we have a very small agility room, but we also have a very large agility room, which has a sandbox and rocks to climb and all different kinds of equipment to have fun.
Okay, very cool. So tell about, so something that I didn't realize when I started coming here was that you do grooming.
We do grooming.
And so grooming is, and so if they're not boarding and you're not keeping your dog for the day, you can just come in and do a grooming.
You can do grooming. We have the option, if your dog has been assessed for daycare, you get a free day of daycare with a full groom. That's something that a lot of people like to be able to do. The dog can play in daycare first, they're tired, and then they're really great for the groom.
Yeah.
But if you don't want your dog to go to daycare, we still have full grooming services available.
Okay. So just to give you an example, and I know a lot of people, you can go online and you can come in, you can call about fees and everything costs different, but just as an example, if you're dropping your dog off for 3 hours, it's $15.
It's $15.
$15 for 3 hours. So I mean, a lot of us, we work, or either you're self-employed or maybe you don't work the full day from 8 to 5 and you just need 3 hours. I mean, it's super affordable with amazing care. So I mean, I just wanted to highlight that, because there's all kinds of different costs that you'll find with different daycare and dog care services in the area. And I know that I've hired someone just to walk my dog before, and it was $25 for 30 minutes. So I was kind of surprised. I was like, is that? So anyway, like, tell us about the boarding.
Well, would you like to come up and see the boarding facility? Because I think that really differentiates us. This is our wonderful groomer. Hi. This is Emma.
Hi, Emma.
Hi. How you doing?
I can see you covered in hair.
She's covered in hair. She just left the grooming. We have a bathing tub. We have we actually have a tub for dogs that have some therapy spa.
Oh, really? Okay. One thing I definitely like is your whole place is super colorful. And I always think it's interesting when they're moving the dogs up here that the dogs get to go up the stairs.
The dogs go up the stairs and they follow the leader very well. Every once in a while there's a dog or two that doesn't want to follow, and we make sure they're all set. This is our boarding facility.
I love this place. I love how you have it.
Every dog has its own suite. We have kennel cards on the front to make sure that we know exactly which dog goes to which room, and any kind of specifics for the staff, because you obviously have morning and PM staff. We don't want to leave it to chance, so we write down everything. So little Mo is a small little Yorkie, and he needs to be carried up and down stairs, so we make sure that everybody knows that.
Okay, I was wondering about that with the stairs.
Yes.
So are any of these open?
Yeah. So Minnie and Mo sleep together.
So how
That's
many
the
dogs can be in one, like let's say someone has 4 or 5 dogs that they're boarding, how many dogs can be in one that you recommend?
We do